Hello, my beautiful draft house. This is Marzi, and we are coming at you live with Catch in the Moonlight. My cat just stepped right in front of my laptop. Thanks, Angel. Jesus Christ. Hi, I'm Marzi, and I'll be playing Phantom L, not Leo Layton. They're two entirely different people. Don't worry about it. And I am joined by my lovely, talented co-host.
Hello, everyone. I am Noodle or Udon or Pasta or whichever variation thereof you are feeling like today. And I am bringing in a character that is going to absolutely bully this Phantom Thief, who he technically has no idea is a Phantom Thief. One Jubilee Yukon.
Yeah, Juby doesn't know Phantom L, but Juby definitely knows Leonardo Layton. Not that
Mm-hmm.
they're related in any way.
No, definitely not.
No,
Totally
absolutely
not.
not.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. No, 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 no. It's not like Leo has revealed to at least 5 people now that he is Phantom L.
Mm-hmm. No, surely
Absolutely
not.
not. He's way better at keeping secrets than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I couldn't even get through that sentence.
He's a sneaky boy.
He's sure is a sneaky boy, but God, it doesn't help with that motor mouth of his.
Nope.
But yes, we find ourselves in Villestown on it's a clear night, and in the sky shines the full moon. And everyone in Villestown knows what a full moon means. That means it's Phantom L time, baby. That's right. Once a month, on the night of the full moon, Phantom L be out here doing his art thefts. Calling card has
Yep.
been sent out. Police and crowds are gathered, and it sure do be a night. So, what's Juby doing?
Well, Jubilee is back in town after his own misadventure and having had a big fight in a storm. It's fine. Don't worry about that. Um, but he has some people to check in on. And, well, one of them he definitely could not find at all. Um, but the other one, he's been kind of keeping an eye on today and hasn't really been able to work up the nerve to approach a certain cafe
Oh.
at all, but he's heard about this. So he kind of has an idea of, oh yeah, this is another thing. This is another thing that that kid does. Right, okay. Hang on. Hold up a second. That kid didn't take a single break at work.
And at work, he already looked dead on his feet.
Yeah. And now there's this. And there's something else that Jubilee has noticed because he himself is a very sneaky boy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And he knows just from the fact that he was in the papers a bit ago, he probably shouldn't be, wandering around in public just willy nilly, because that'll get him some unwanted attention. So usually he's stuck to the rooftops, and there's some people around that he really didn't like the look of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those people gave him some very, very bad vibes.
It did not help that they were
Mm-mm.
all real kind and all very, very suspicious.
Yeah, no, that doesn't help at all. And
Mm-mm.
as stated before, Jubilee is very paranoid,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, his paranoia tends to be pretty well founded.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah.
So he's going looking for a certain red-headed, not menace. The menace isn't here. A good boy, a very normal boy,
A very
a
normal
totally
boy.
normal boy.
Just a totally normal, charming boy who knows how to make a good cup of tea. That's all he is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, well, you do find someone who looks a lot like this totally normal, polite boy. You see this person who looks like that boy talking to a very familiar dog that belongs to that boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd settle it.
Yeah, no, yeah. This kid that you see just hopping like foot to foot, like in the middle of a pep talk, talking to this dog who is also like kind of bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
And what Juby hears as he's slowly approaching is, all right, Cam, all right, it's it for tonight. It's this night only. You know that. Calling card set, in and out. You know what to do. And there's like a bark in reply.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see. I'm gonna roll something for myself, just to see how quiet Juby can be about this.
Oh,
Barry.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's the Cain instinct.
It is the Cain instinct coming into play. So he is very quiet as he walks up. And taking advantage of the fact that, yeah, Leo is distracted here. And he's a little bit like, okay, this is showy outfit. Yeah, all right, whatever. There's a cape. And Jubilee is notorious for bullying affectionately. So the second Leo tries to start off on this heist of his, you want to make me a strength saving throw?
Yeah, Leo, the words, all right, let's cheese it, Camembert. And he tries to take a step. And let's see how my boy does. Oh, that's another nat 20. Hello?
No, take disadvantage.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This is a stealth. He has no idea.
Thanks, Parser, but I'll take a low roll, please. No!
Nice Parser.
That, for our listening audience, that is a nat 20 followed by a dirty 20. My boy only has a +1 mod to strength. You know what? As a player, this is my choice, and I choose to fail.
Yeah, for the rule of funny.
Yeah, my boy's half-tuned. He has to follow the whims of the rule of funny.
Mm-hmm. So, what does happen when, he starts to move?
What happens?
And finds his coat trap.
He was so ready to run off and be dramatic and dance his way into whatever museum that he's stealing from tonight. And he takes one step and it immediately is yanked back, like, onto the ground.
Mm-hmm. And there is not as familiar as he could be, there was a bit of a redesign that happened here. But you do recognize, for one, at the very least, the very pink glasses that are looking down at you, Leo. And you recognize the very exasperated voice that speaks up. Leonardo Layton, what the heck do you think you're doing?
I forgot you were gonna full name my boy. At the full name, his shoulders already are like hunched up to his ears, and he's like staring and just you
just peck and call me Juby?
No.
Oh, you called me Juby.
No, God, shut up. Get off.
Aw, Leo, you can call me Juby.
No.
Aw, that's cute.
Stop.
Aw.
And he's like scrambling to get up, like his face is red now.
Yeah, Jubilee is not helping him at all. No. Aw.
Yeah, he's like red face. His white suit now is like dirty because he was on the ground. And like to further avoid eye contact, because God, this kid is blushing. He's like patting his clothes and casting prestidigitation to clean himself off.
If there was ever someone who could embody the knife cat emotion, it is Jubilee at this moment. Aw, you just little student, call me Juby.
Don't
Leo.
awe me. Oh God. What are you? I'm a little busy right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, that's a full moon?
Mm-mm.
What do you mean? No, I'm not.
You're not going to be busy. No.
What do you mean, no?
Heist is cancelled.
You don't have that say.
I do now.
You, no, you,
Leo, have you even eaten at all today? Have you taken a break? I highly doubt that. You look dead on your feet as is. No, heist cancelled.
There is a pause when Juby asks if he has eaten today.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mm-hmm.
my boy famously bad at this, so let's see. Fuck, Parser, why are you giving him such good rolls?
Oof.
No, I'm re-rolling that. Jesus
Mm-hmm.
Christ.
Yeah.
God!
What? Dice Parser, hello?
Dice Parser! Dice Parser really said no. Phantom Al's not getting bullied tonight.
No. I mean, there could be a very good reason. Because he could realize the change in what's gone on here. Maybe some of that flusteredness starts to fade as he realizes who he's talking
Yeah,
to.
it gets quiet. He's so ready to fucking lie, and then there's another like his mouth opens. He's so ready to lie. Then there's another pause, and then he's looking at Juby like this. Oh. Hello.
I'm so sorry people were yelling in the other room.
Oh God, you're valid, man.
Okay. We're good. I'm so sorry.
No,
Please
you're
continue.
good. You're good. Yeah, his mouth opens like he's so ready to fucking lie, and then it closes again, and then opens and closes, and he's finally really looking,
Mm-hmm.
and God, his shoulders like drop as his eyes widen, and he's just, you're alive.
You miss me?
You you're really here.
Oh boy. Oh, Juby. Just how quick do you clue? You are not cluing into things.
Oh, Juby.
I'm ignoring it, you know?
Who needs Parser?
Yeah, Dice Parser is trying to commit a violence on this. No, we know what we're doing here. No. Jubilee, who has been grinning and smug this whole time and putting on a bit of a show himself. His grin fades a little from the very cocky performance sort of smile that he has. And tucks his hands into his pockets.
Give me 1 second. My cat is meowing, and I know since I have my good mic plugged in, it'll be caught on recording. God damn it.
Oh boy. Technical difficulties, recording scuffed. Everywhere is very noisy today, dear listeners. It's all happening all the time. It's fine. We're good. We're just gonna have to put in a cameo for a cat.
God damn it. I'm gonna have to credit both of my cats now. Anyway, yeah, no, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, he puts his hands in his pockets and kind of rocks back on his heels, looking not quite sheepish, but something close to it as he remembers a bit more and kind of falls out of the fun of messing with somebody. Just, yeah, it's a bit of a long story. And I figured the heist isn't the best place to talk about it.
I do kind of still need to do this.
Really? Do you have to? I mean, Leo, I don't think this is a good night for. I get you have your shtick, and there's the whole like aesthetics and everything. I can understand it, I can honor it and appreciate it, but kid, you look terrible. And you did mention that you were shot at before with heists. And call me paranoid just a bit. But there was some people around, and I haven't seen the brat at all. So I think you might get shot at again.
Leo kind of rubs at his eyes. There's like kind of a shaky smile on his face, and very very casually he's like, "Oh yeah, those are just snipers. I guess they heard that Camille is sick tonight."
Huh? Leo.
Oh, uh,
Leo.
I never mentioned they were snipers, did I?
No, you didn't.
I
No, you
gotta,
didn't.
I gotta, I gotta go.
No, 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 no. No, you're not. Nope. Mm-mm.
I just think Phantomel has like turned and tried to walk away again, and Juby immediately like snatches up the cape once more.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. He doesn't step on it this time. No.
Just
No, he got
grabs
that
it.
out of the way. Yeah, no. And pulls Leo back by the cape and like spins him around so he's now on the other side of Jubilee.
Oh.
Hmm. It's like, no, 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 no. No, okay. Normal goons, like regular variety goons who will shoot at you, okay. I understand that. Their aim is terrible. It always is. Because it's funny and dramatic. Snipers are different, and they're real kind snipers. You also didn't mention that they're real kind snipers because those really don't mess around.
Yeah, I didn't tell you they were real kind, did I?
Mm-mm. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Uh,
So, kid, no. No, no. 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 If I have to pick you up by the scruff and carry you away, I will do it.
Please do not.
I will.
Do not.
Do not make me have to. You're not heisting.
And
Look, for once you did the calling card thing. We can just say you can make something up. There can be some big story about how some detective got you before then.
oh no, my reputation.
Oh, whatever. One failed heist, whatever. I'll help you with the next one and we'll steal two things at once. Why not?
Hmm. And it is at this point that very good boy Camembert has been very patiently sitting, and is like, and Camembert's decided he likes this guy. This guy looks after his boy, because Camembert very very much loves his boy.
Aww.
Yeah, Camembert has been Leo's only friend for about 2 years now.
Aww.
Yeah, my boy didn't start making friends until in universe a couple months ago.
This is
Give or
fine.
take. Yeah, it's fine. So Camembert has decided, yes, this man very very good. So with the quiet like yappy bark, Camembert comes over and like shoves his wet nose at Juby's hand.
Oh, hello. That's right, I've seen you. And he does kneel down because when puppy dog does in fact knows at your hand, you must pet puppy dog.
Must pet, must.
Hmm. So
And
he does kneel down and like scritch behind Camel Bear's ears a little bit.
the tail absolutely is wagging.
Hmm. Yeah, you agree with me, don't you?
And
You think Leo needs a break.
there's another bark.
He looks over at Leo like, see, he agrees with me.
Leo's just standing there, like, pouting, and it's like, oh, by the moon, fine, fine, both of you, jeez. And, picks up, one side of his cape, sort of whooshes it over himself, and then, in a dramatic flourish, he is back in his civvies, cape neatly folded in his arms. He's still pouting.
That's fine. Juby does give a small applause to the change because he's a performer at heart. He can appreciate the dramatics.
Yep, it's just normal Leo. He's not even in his work clothes. Yeah, this is normal civilian, everyday, casual Leo with like a cardigan over a white dress shirt and like jeans and sneakers.
Just a normal boy.
Just a
A
normal
normal
boy.
boy.
His glasses in place.
Mhm.
It's like, well, man, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tonight if I'm not doing the heist.
Eating, resting, something.
Ugh.
You look terrible, and that's coming from me.
Very, like, self-consciously, Leo brings up a hand to rub at his eyes, like, I don't look that bad.
Leo, you're talking to someone who came back from the dead. I think I'd know what bad looks like.
I almost can't believe you're actually here.
Well, I mean, I did it once before. It's fine.
That's
Come on,
a
just
little concerning, but you know what?
come on, let's go, let's go. Yep. Nope, we're not talking about that in public. I'm assuming I'm going to have to explain something, but we're not talking about it in public, unlike a certain motor mouth here.
I
Come on.
don't.
You spilled most of your backstory to me in a
I
cafe.
did not.
You told me you were shot at in a cafe where anybody could have overheard us.
Maybe.
Leo. Do we even have some place to go here? I didn't even book a room at an inn. I was a little bit preoccupied today.
I have a house here. I live here. It's fine. You can spend the night.
Cool, we'll go there. All right, come on. Lead the
And-
way, I suppose. And I'm gonna carry over that earlier stealth just a bit. To say Juby has at least a little bit figured out how to be sneaky around Villestown.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna try and help Leo stay generally out of sight, considering the attention and hype that has been built up, considering this is the night of a heist.
Yeah. And as they take the back streets to avoid crowds and police tape, and they move towards the more suburban part of Villestown. Leo leads Juby to, it's a very big house, but all the windows are dark. And God, watching this kid unlock the door, it has a very it's just, it looks sad.
And Jubilee pauses a minute as he watches this, because he's been quiet and he's thinking that they're not going to go someplace very big, and then he sees this house and he sees how dark it is and just pipes up. So, your housemates or something out watching the heist?
I live alone? What?
Here? What?
Yeah, this is my house. It's just me and Camembert.
Okay. Cool. Juby just nods. This is fine. This is normal. This is definitely not immediate cause for concern at all. He's keeping it together.
Nothing horribly sad or lonely about a boy living in a big 4-bedroom house with only his dog.
Yeah. No, this is definitely not. Look, the Cain instinct was hitting earlier, which is funny enough. But this is very much the I need to not immediately found family this kid.
Oh, it's too late for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little too late, but he's trying to at least pretend like he hasn't immediately already counted Leo as a brother. He's trying real hard to pretend. He's doing decent.
At least for his own dignity.
He has to salvage what little he has.
Yeah, Leo unlocks the door, goes in, turns on the light to the little, like, entering hall. And yeah, no, there aren't even, like, other shoes there in the hallway besides, like, a pair of loafers that are very obviously Leo's.
Is there anything else about the house?
Um, it's
Like any decorations or knickknacks about the place?
it's very sparingly decorated. As you're standing here in this like entry hall, like there's a calendar on the wall, a clock. There are no photos. Um,
Mm.
yeah, no, nothing here in this entry hall besides like a calendar on and a clock on the walls, and one lone pair of shoes that is only accompanied by Leo's then removed sneakers.
Yeah. Juby kicks off his boots as well at the door and just walks in a little bit and looks around and yeah, this is very sad. This is sad. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
no.
yeah. It like he spots like the living room area, and there's like a TV, couch, bookshelf, uh, but like there's nothing really like homely about this place.
Hmm. I want to I don't even think he'd need to roll perception because I know he probably wouldn't find any of it. But he knows Leo's an art thief. Are there any paintings around?
No, there are none.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. And he does look back and just tilts his head a little like, I expected there to be more on your walls.
You think I'm just gonna hang that up on my wall where anyone can see through my windows?
Well, I mean, you could probably be a little sneaky about it. Like something nice that's not noticed or, away from a window.
Leo huffs out a laugh and is like, "All right, you want to see my stash? I can show you my stash." And
Oh, for real?
yeah, I can show you it. And he walks over to that bookshelf, and is
Mm-hmm.
like, as he is like his finger is skimming the books, mostly for dramatic effect. He lives here. He knows what's here.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh yeah, this is leftover from when my father was still around." And he finds what he's looking for, pulls back a book, and there is a click and the whirring of mechanics as the bookshelf is pushed forward and then to the side to reveal a hidden stairway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Uh, roll some insight.
Okay,
Roll some insight immediately.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Leo, you have been doing this, and Jubilee has been kind of kind of tapping his foot a little bit while he watches. Um, but also for all he's trying to keep a straight face and has been, grappling with, oh no, he sees this, and unfortunately for Jubilee, he is, to put it simply, he's a bit of a theater kid, and he adores dramatics. And now there is potentially an art stash hidden behind a secret stairwell behind a bookshelf, the classics, and there are sparkles around him, this very very excited sparkles as he
Leo
finds this so cool and is barely holding back from racing down those
Leo
stairs.
sees this, like kind of turns his head away, and Juby very, very much can hear him like snort.
Oh, shut up, it's cool, you know it's cool, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Can I go? Please,
Yes,
can I go?
yes, you can go.
Yes. And he bolts down the stairs.
Leo does follow at a much more like relaxed pace because yeah, he's been in this house for 6 years now.
It's his house. He knows his
Yeah, it's
house.
his house. He knows this. And when Juby reaches the bottom of the stairs, it's this big room and it is like there are a bunch of like light bulbs hanging from the ceiling because it's that very much that opening cutscene in that game we both know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh, it's dark when Jimmy gets down there, but he can definitely see like from the dim light shining down the stairs. He could see like full statues, and like it is wall to wall with classical paintings. And Leo gets to the bottom of the stairs and snaps his fingers, and in a
Ouch.
wave, all of the light bulbs turn on.
Yeah, even if Jubilee had managed to hide his excitement before, that would have done it. That would have done it. He is living up to the fact that he is a full tune here and just bouncing from place to place, looking at this treasure trove of art and just babbling excitedly to himself. I cannot do it because I am not as knowledgeable as in art, but he
That's
is
fair.
losing it just a little bit.
Leo is chuckling, and since Juby is looking so closely, he will notice that there is actually a very clear divide down the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. So what's the
Uh-huh.
deal? What is this? What is this aside from just the obvious? I know it's art. I mean, it's fantastic. Again, a lot more than I expected, honestly. Not against you, just I haven't heard outside of honestly Billstown. But really, what's going on?
Yeah, no, I was not the one who started this.
Okay.
But God, I hope to the moon that I will be the one to finish it. Um, everything on the
You're
right
going
of,
to steal all the art? What?
well, everything on the right of the room, uh, forgeries, actually.
Hmm. He does lean in and look a little closer at some of the art.
It is really hard to tell because they're very, very good forgeries.
Hmm.
And then Leo gestures to the other side. Everything on that side, absolutely real.
Hmm.
And it's this side that really would get Juby because if Leo is telling the truth and these are all real, these are pieces that are on display in other museums. What do you mean these are real?
Hmm. Hmm. He thinks on it. Let's see. Let's just roll a straight d20. How quick could you put this together? Could you even put it together at all? Oh. Oh, that's a 15. That's
Oh,
not bad for no modifiers.
yeah. And
He's kind of getting an idea.
what's his history mod if you want to add that on there?
Um, None.
Okay, those
That's a
perfect. Yeah, we can treat that as a history check. Juby,
mm-hmm.
he does know that Phantom L steals things just to return them a few days later.
Hmm. I
So,
think with a 15 that might start to
yeah.
click why.
Mm-hmm.
So you're replacing them.
I'm returning them.
And he stops a second, thinks on it. So then why not display the counterfeits and just say it's a counterfeit? There's nothing wrong with that then. You can just have a really nice counterfeit in the house so it's not so empty. It's fake, it's fine. People make knockoffs all the time and they print those out. Oh, stars above. I mean, it's all over the place in Los Illuvia. It's just everywhere. You can get paintings like this on the corner of the street, given they're more poorly done. These are really nice. But,
Yeah, no, my father made those. So, no.
you don't want to put them up because he made them. I'm not saying you have to sell any of these. No, I can understand sentiment. That much I can.
No, it's not sentiment. I don't want his things anywhere where I can easily see them.
Ah. That that is definitely that's a conversation to have over tea.
And actually, since Juby was flitting around the room, he will notice shoved into a corner, like next to the stairs, shoved into a corner, are a couple of big boxes, dusty, untouched,
Hmm.
and scrawled on the sides of them are Layton household. And it looks like
Uh-oh.
they have nothing to do with any of these paintings, but they have been shoved here to be forgotten.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, Juby remembers the last living Layton line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Roll some insight again. Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
love my boy's disgusting mods.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, no. Leo, you for one can definitely pick up that Juby has spotted those boxes. Um, and you know he's been poking around the place a lot and
Mm-hmm.
like picking up art and moving it around. Smaller pieces he'll literally like pick up with his hands and turn them over and look at them and observe. But he sees those boxes and he almost takes a step towards them, curiosity overriding everything for a moment, but he stops. And something flits across his expression that is that same kind of melancholy of understanding of having something that you can't go back to.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks back over to Leo at that point and kind of puts a hand on the kid's shoulder and says, I'll poke around here myself later. I'll ask about which book to pull. I did mean that we need to have a conversation or two, apparently. And he helps.
Yeah, I can go make some tea.
I'll help. Not seriously, you were on your feet and making all of that for people in the cafe the whole day. I've just been lazing about. Come on, let me do something useful.
If you insist.
I do.
And
Come on.
there is a soft chuckle as Leo snaps his fingers again, and the lights in that reverse wave shut off.
Hmm.
And it's really cool.
It is very cool, and Jubilee is trying again to be serious because they need to talk, and he knows they need to talk. But it's cool. Unfortunately, if he gets too focused on how cool it is, he's going to get distracted, and then they'll stay down there, and nothing will happen.
Maybe that's Leo's plan. Who knows? You want to roll me an
Yeah,
insight?
let's see. Is Dice Parser gonna keep bullying
You can go. You
Jubilee?
can go at advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 21.
Yeah, like the sparkles appear around Juby's eyes, and as he glances down at Leo, because oh man, that was so cool. And Leo has that look of being like ready to just talk about this.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. His grip tightens a little on Leo's shoulder, like, come on.
All right, we're going. We're going.
Nice
And
try. It is cool.
it's pretty all right. And they go up the stairs.
Mm-hmm. And it'd be a few minutes of because Jubilee is insistent upon having something and then digging around in Leo's kitchen and seeing what food is there.
It is A little empty.
Yeah,
Like
he grumbles a bit about that.
he has like the stereotypical if you let a teenager shop by himself like snacky foods.
Hmm.
He has some like little like ready to eat easy like mixed salads, stuff for sandwiches, eggs, milk. It's pretty bare though. There is lots of tea though.
Yeah, Jubilee looks over at this and then looks over at Leo,
It was
and it
very pointedly
makes
looking away.
hmm and it makes sense why the 6-year-old was bullying Leo into food as well.
Yeah, no, my boy does not eat much, which is not good when you're
Yeah.
a dancer and a free runner.
Mm-mm. Nope. Jubilee very pointedly clicks his tongue, like, oh, I see. All right. And he'll make tea as he goes about, again, asking questions about it and distracting a little bit from the topic that they both know is going to come up. Uh, and he does make it differently from Leo.
Mm.
Just the way he goes about it. It's funny enough, it's methodical and precise and almost old-fashioned.
Ha
Which
ha,
is
old.
which is yeah, it's odd. It's not it's not how you'd think someone would. And if you want to roll some history.
Ooh, what's my boy's history? Oh, it's actually pretty alright. I forgot his intelligence is actually pretty high. Well, not like it matters.
Nah. It's good enough. It's an 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can definitely tell this is like an antiquated sort of method that he goes about it.
Oh yeah, Leo used to watch the reason why Leo makes tea the way he does is because that's how his mother took her tea. And he used to
Hmm.
watch her do it a ton, and it is very, very different.
Hmm. Yeah, with an 11, it's not hard to know. You don't know why it's
Mm.
like that, but he does know it is. There's too many steps. There's no optimization to it or
Yeah,
anything.
no, yeah. It's like formal, and not at all like how just like a
Yeah,
parent in the morning who needs to wake up would make tea.
yeah, it's definitely not like that at all. And
Mm.
it also doesn't really fit Jubilee himself. This seems like someone else's. Like he picked it up from someone else and is copying it.
Mm.
Mhm.
Handshake. Our sad boys make tea
It's
because someone
fine.
else.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
good. It's okay. And he does place 2 cups on the table.
I do know the
And
taste, like even if the way it's made isn't super the same, the tastes are similar enough for a nostalgia
hmm
trip.
it definitely is. Not exact, but it's very close.
Mm.
And notably, unlike at the cafe, Jubilee does pour a lot of sugar into his tea this time. He's just takes a sip of it, even though it's still hot and like burns his tongue a little. Like, ow, ow. Okay.
You just made it. Why would you immediately go to take a sip?
I I haven't had a lot of tea, and it's been a long day.
You know what? That's fair. Fine. And Cam has like very calmly like tip tapped over and is lying at Leo's feet now. He's a good
Oh,
boy, and I love Camembert.
good doggy.
In this house, we are love Camembert.
We are, and there's probably a minute or two of just drinking tea, Jubilee recovering from burning his tongue, before Jubilee unfortunately finishes his tea first and looks around again, stalling a bit longer before his shoulders sag a little bit, and he tugs on the collar of his sweater and just sighs. So it's safe to assume you read the papers, considering your reaction.
And Leo lets out kind of a humorless, like, it's a laugh, but it's more of a, like, just a quiet rush of air
Mm-hmm.
as he reaches up to kind of, like, rub at his eyes again and is like, yeah, I read the papers.
Okay. Um. Well, for one, um, again, long story, really long story, but I assume you have questions.
You were pronounced dead, and it's been weeks, and you're here.
Yeah, I didn't. Apparently, there's differently in lanes, different lanes. I think that's how it works. Um, but I was, apparently for 2 weeks, yes, dead. Um, but and he fidgets a bit, and because Leo has this quirk, roll perception.
Ooh. Oh yes, my boy's ability to hear the background music.
Mhm. Yeah, you notice something very new about Jubilee's music. There is a new ticking
Mm.
to it, almost like an antiquated clock. And you do also notice he keeps reaching towards a chain at his hip, but stopping. Like he keeps going like he's gonna grab something and fidget with it, but he's pointedly stopping himself.
Leo kind of like cocks his head and is listening, and very quietly he's like, "Yeah, I can. It's you sound different. I can hear that you came back."
um, pardon, what? Wait, hang on. I sound different.
Uh, it's nothing. Just something I can. I hear things.
Gwyn's.
Leo very pointedly raises his cup and does not look.
And he looks down at his hip again and just tilts his head a little and does in fact bring out the thing that he was considering before but never quite pulled out, and it is a pocket watch. It's a very
Leo's
nice pocket watch. It's golden and gleaming. It's far nicer than anything Jubilee had on his person when you first met him. But it
Le-
does fit aspects of the redesign now.
mm. Leo sees this and sets down his mug and just with with an almost like fondly exasperated look on his face is like, "Man, you and Yuto, you and your ticking clocks and your pocket watches."
Well, I'd say ticking, but he frowns a moment, but he holds the watch out.
Oh, hello.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Leo hesitates and like looks at Jimmy kind of questioningly before holding his hand out.
he can hand it over. He does. And you notice, definitely, for one, that's the source of the ticking for the music around him. But the watch itself does not tick.
Oh.
He just kind of pauses a minute like he's waiting for something to happen, but it doesn't. Then he sighs with relief. And I may have made a pact with a with someone that helped bring me around again. And um
Leo lets out like a low whistle as he runs his fingers over the watch. Is like, that is one fancy warlock pact.
the person I met was one fancy lady. I mean, goddess. Bit fancy. And well, it also comes at the cost of needing to go on, I suppose, a quest. It's loosely a quest. More of a kick my ass into gear over not being stupid.
And Leo laughs at that as he holds the watch back for Juby to take.
He takes it back and runs his thumb along the engraving over the top of it. That is a music note in angel wings. And he just smiles a little fondly at it. Yeah, yeah. Um, Look, I think I said before that I wasn't exactly a good person. But I will tell you that I mean I've seen a few of the stories in the papers. And I think at least those I need to start to clear up. And I needed to check in and stop running away from people when bad things happen. It just happened to be convenient that I can also bully you at the same time.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome.
And
And
there's a kick
thank you
that's
for not
not even
punching me.
like hard enough to hurt. As like Leo like swings his leg a little just to like hit against Juby's.
He chuckles a bit. Like, yeah, I mean, to be fair, someone else found me first, and it didn't exactly go as well as this is going, so
Hmm.
you get bonus points. But
Well, I don't think you were bad for running per se. It's normal to be afraid, I think. But I'm glad that you're here and that you're okay.
yeah, are you okay?
Uh
Be serious with me. Really, kid. I
uh
I know how being gone can affect someone when it's for an extended period of time, and that's a story I'll get into later. Not we there's not enough tea here for that one. Um, but I mean, I didn't want to repeat something of, you know, having one good day and then completely vanishing on someone.
I and Leo had been very ready to joke again because this is the kid who casually mentions snipers and jokes about being stalked and things like that, but his shoulders kind of droop and he's just sort of rubbing his cup with his thumb and he's like, "No, I'm I'm not. Um you
And
I lost my mom and my brother months ago, and then you show up, and then you died?
Yeah, and that's why I made a point to come here. I figured I needed to apologize for the scare.
I'm
You
really glad you're okay.
Oh, God. Does he manage it? Do you manage it, Juby? Do you manage
I
to
love
not
it
do
when
the thing? Nope.
I love it when my characters grab me by the throat and make me cry.
Yeah, no. No, that teacup is set down, and Leo can stop him, but Leo is getting swept up into a hug as soon as he starts to cry.
Yeah, no. Juby is way taller than Leo. And Leo, it's a little painful because of his glasses, but he is like, it's like burying his face in Juby's shoulder and like clutching at the back of his jacket and just muffled. You were gone. You had left.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't plan on that at all. I'm sorry. I came back as quick as I could. I needed to clear that up and settle some things.
And since Juby is holding him, this kid absolutely is like trembling.
Mm-hmm. Intern, hey Leo.
Oh.
I'm not gonna make a roll for it because you are hugging him back and you're clutching the back of his jacket. You feel something under your hands.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You feel something move.
Leo kind of jolts and like pulls back a little and like pats Juby's back, kind of just like, what is that under your jacket?
He glances at it like, that's weird. Not used to feeling that anymore. Well, you see, part of the whole redemption quest thing, and he pulls back and does take his jacket off and kind of folds it over his arms and turns so Leo can see his back, and you can see, for one, his sweater is definitely designed for someone who has these. And there are two little fluffy downy wings at his back that are shifting and moving and presently kind of pulling in, like he's kind of trying to hide them and is being awkward about it. Just not even thinking about it. They're moving even though he's trying to, usually keep a poker face, but you can tell he's a little awkward about having them out in the open.
It's the Ghiblian genes in Leo, but this kid gets so starry eyed and sparkly, and like tears forgotten. His face is still kind of wet. He was just crying, but he's like, "By the moon, you have little wings. You have real little wings.
Yeah. Um
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're
oh
really
no.
little."
Oh no. They're not supposed to be. They'll be it'll this So I was supposed to grow up with them, but you'll remember, last time we met I didn't have these. Yeah. They've been gone for a while, a long while. And I think that an indicator of me, doing things right, I think.
That
I
is a
don't
one redemption arc reward.
eh, it's getting them back. So, I mean, when I was there, if I'd never lost them, they'd have been much bigger, honestly. They wound up quite impressive, honestly. Really
You want
cool.
you want to roll an insight and advantage?
Yeah. He's rambling a bit. Oh,
Beloved.
that's a
Yeah,
22.
Leo is like Juby looks over. Leo is like definitely at least half listening, but also like one hand is kind of up, and he kind of really want to touch he kind of really want to touch Juby's wings
He
because they look so
looks
soft and cute and tiny.
and he huffs and grumbles a bit and does stretch out one wing towards Leo's hand as much as he can. It's not very much,
It's
but
a
he's like,
little.
okay, fine. You can touch.
And Leo like beams at him and very 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 gently like just places a hand on the wing.
It is
And
very, very soft.
yeah, Jimmy can hear Leo just very quietly. Oh, it's really so.
Yeah, that's down feathers. Mm-hmm. They usually are soft like that. Mm-hmm. It kind of ruins the image. That's why they stay under the jacket.
They're so cute.
Yeah, and he just like has his face in his hands, like. But behind him, his wings are fluttering a little bit.
He.
Like, can we not? Can you not? This is fine. It's fine, I suppose. All right, that's enough. And he does pull his wing back from Leo's hand.
Leo like jokingly huffs at him. Like there's like a smile trying to fight its way onto his face. It's like, you got to bully me earlier. I get to have a little too.
You
Jerk.
called me Juby first.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard it. You called me Juby.
Nope. Never happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it did. Yes,
Nuh-uh.
it did.
No, it
Yes, it
didn't.
did. Yes, it did.
Nope.
Uh-huh. I heard it with my own two ears. Yes, I did.
I don't know. Maybe that's your hearing going, old man.
I'm not old. I'm not old. Where did that come from? I'm not old.
Leo just kind of looks at him.
Older than you, maybe, but not old. I'm not ancient. I know old. I am not old.
Oh no. I'm kind of old.
Mm. You absolute child, then. Send you back to preschool.
Maybe I'll go after you settle into a retirement home.
I am in my prime. Thank you. Hudson sits down, but you definitely notice he doesn't put his jacket back on. And for all he's being grumpy, he's definitely putting on a show.
This is just normal banter. And Leo is laughing as he wipes his face.
All right. Feeling a bit better.
Yeah. I'm glad you came and found me.
Mm-hmm. If you don't mind, I really don't have anything scheduled. I need to figure out more where everyone is that I need to talk to again. Track them down a bit. You wouldn't mind if I crashed here for a few days?
I don't mind. I live alone in a 4-bedroom house. That makes me sound lonely.
It does.
It's fine.
But
I'm fine.
No, you're not, kid. You're not. We'll figure that out. Small steps. Small steps. I'm also bringing things. Good stars. This place is empty. You know that. It doesn't look like anybody really lives here.
I mean, my usual schedule is school, work, sometimes hang out with Mr. Airy.
Ed tilt.
It
he
stopped.
part of your heisting thing?
No, he's the first person who found out my secret because I kind of pickpocketed him once.
Fitting. Fitting. We'll also get you better at pickpocketing just to help a little bit. So you don't go spilling your secret identity to everyone.
I don't do that with everyone.
Leo.
I
Leo.
don't.
It's just a look.
Camille doesn't know.
I would certainly hope not, considering he's the one chasing you.
You know he could if he wanted to.
Yeah. 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 Can't believe he found my bloody name. Either that or I'm getting well known. That was before everything. Ugh. Yikes.
You are
Well,
kind of
there goes my
plastered all over
anonymity.
papers now, yeah.
Yeah, there goes my anonymity. This is fine. I mean, any press is good press when you're trying to build a reputation, I suppose. It's just awkward without it. Like, ooh.
I mean, musician who came back from the dead is pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. We're gonna work with that one. We're gonna work with that one. We're not gonna keep the explosives to fireworks from here on. I think I'm not gonna tempt fate.
That's fair.
Nope.
But yeah, no, yeah. Feel free to stay as long as you want. I will say, um,
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend
Mm-hmm.
who was here during those 2 weeks and will not be very happy to see you.
Okay, that's not unexpected. I mean, considering the welcome back I got from my brother, that was
You have a brother?
and he kind of like pauses a second, like almost not realizing he said it. Like he thought he was gonna say something else in place of that, and then
Oh.
he's like, "Oh, um, uh, yeah, I do. I have a kid brother, Timmy."
And Leo just chin hands.
Like and sighs, like, "Ugh, all right, all right, all right." The prick. Okay. He yeah, we kind of grew up together. Just he's my younger brother. We're not with found family.
Found families must be nice. That is not something Leo meant to say out loud. He probably didn't even register saying it out loud.
He gets a look from Jubilee. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he I may have during my time away from home because of circumstances that came around to haunt me 2 weeks or so ago. I may have run away and not even sent a letter back or said anything on the night that I left at all, or said goodbye or anything, and made it seem like it was just a perfectly fine day before I ran. And he only found out that I was around or alive or anything. From a newspaper that talked about what happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
He was a little mad. Just a bit.
That I suppose is understandable.
Hmm.
You are dealing with a lot, and by the moon, I will try to help get Yuto off your back.
Yeah, I would appreciate that probably. I don't know. I mean, I could probably handle myself.
I had a couple rough weeks. And Yuto is a little protective.
Yeah, that's the worst that could happen. I think I can handle myself and try and help here as well.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Neat. Stretches a bit. Like, okay, we're moving on from topic of angry brother. Oh no. Like,
Leo
yeah,
chin hands as
like
he stretches like, so what's the rest of your family like?
he stops and like glances down at his compass as if just mentioning family is going to summon the other
Timmy
part
kicks
of
down
this
Leo's
duo.
door.
It's a very real fear for Jubilee because Timmy showed up out of nowhere and he is wearing the compass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing that's been out in the open this whole time. That's been there.
Wait.
Yeah, Jubilee just thinks it over. Like, well, okay, fine. Because either they're going to find me, they're probably going to find me. At least, maybe. I know Raven's been looking for me. Um, so you know how I mentioned the crows that kind of chased me down a bit.
Oh yeah, after you left, I did spot a couple and I threw like a ripped up croissant for them. And then they
Yeah.
scattered.
Um, he may be my father, who's been trying to find me for the past year or two.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I just very nonchalantly fed his bird some croissant.
Yeah, they like crumbs. They do. They really do. They're a bit stupid.
I think one spotted me with it and dive bombed at me. I don't know if they like me. I don't think they like me.
I don't know. I can't claim to understand how they think anymore. But yeah, he might be following them. I don't know on that anymore, considering everything. I don't know if he knows if I'm alive.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's one I'm worried about. I mean, I have a little sister too. I'm not so worried about her. I don't even know if she remembers me. I left and she was just one little thing, sweetest thing, Nita. Um, and then I mean, I also have a big brother, but he's not really a big brother. He doesn't think he is, but I'm going to convince him he is one day. One day.
Man,
Um,
your family's huge.
a little bit. I've been told I have a terrible habit of found familying people. Just a bit.
Leo snorts and stands up and like grabs the empty teacups and is like, I mean, this is Inkwell.
Yeah, it is. It is. It found family really does hit quick.
I wonder if
Just
I
just a
should just
bit.
make a straight intelligence check for Leo to
Yeah,
see if
go
he
ahead.
spotted the forest for the trees. I mean, it's pretty
14.
high.
I think he could.
He sets the cups in the sink, and then he pauses and like squints, and then turns to Juby.
Juby kind of sinks in his chair a little bit, wings tucked in behind him, trying to whistle a little bit.
Leo very quietly, is this me being found family?
I mean, you kind of speed ran it when we met.
That
It
is,
just kind of you spilled your backstory, and I am I, yeah, yeah, yes.
there is a pause as Leo turns back to the sink. And it's almost worryingly long. But then Leo very casually is like, wow, you are soft.
And Jubilee, who had been kind of sinking in the chair, shrinking into himself, like, oh no, I picked up. Oh no. Stops. And yeah, those wings flutter behind him again, and he's like, yeah, unfortunately a bit.
Haha, softy. As Leo's washing the cups.
Excuse me. Waits a minute. Waits until the cups are safely put aside and nothing is going to be broken. And then Leo is getting pounced on and noogied.
Ah! No! Hey! No!
Yes! Ha! Call this a softie, you.
It's not my fault that you're a softie. Let go.
No, you take it back.
Never.
I'm not letting go. You take it back, or I'm not letting go.
No.
Yes.
You can't run from the truth.
I most certainly can. It's not the truth.
So it is the truth.
Shut up.
There's like wrestling in Leo's kitchen.
It absolutely is, and it is chaotic. And
Cayman Bear is like hopping around them, barking.
Yeah. Man, it's all very much. You can definitely tell it becomes obvious to Leo, if it wasn't already, that yeah, this absolute disaster of a beanpole definitely does care about him.
What? Like the wrestling, as that sinks in, like stops being wrestling and it turns into more into like Leo just like hugging Juby again.
Yeah. Juby hugs him back and gives him a little squeeze. Yeah, all right. You're stuck with me, kid.
Really going soft in your old age.
I'm not old!
But you're soft!
Fine, okay, I'll accept that if you stop with the old thing. I'm not old. Like menace. Absolute menace. I cannot be the oldest brother in this family. I'm going to get vintage. You have to help me with it if he shows up here.
I don't know how well I am at doing that. I don't have adopt me vibes, do I?
Yes, you do.
Ah, hell.
They might be strong enough to sway him. I think you might be my secret weapon.
They're not that strong.
Yes, they are. I'm not that weak. I'm not. I'm not.
I don't know about that.
I'm not. No, I think maybe you could do it. Maybe.
I don't know. You said you had a baby sister. What about her?
Nita got him. Nita definitely got him. Oh, it was obvious. He'll deny it, but Nita got him. You're pretty close to her. You're almost on the same level. I don't think anyone can beat her.
You're comparing me to a baby?
Yep. How's it feel, child?
It's definitely not hard enough to hurt, but Leo does it's like hits. Does a hit.
He is absolutely laughing like an asshole.
Jerk, I let you into my house. I let you stay over, and this is how you repay me?
I'm your problem now. You are going to get bullied until you stop giving me reason to bully you.
Awful. Horrible. I'm just a polite little barista, normal guy, and this is how the world treats me.
Leo, you are picked up immediately by the scruff.
No,
As
hey!
Jubilee calls you up to his high level, like, yeah, you're very bullyable. This is how
No!
the world does treat you.
You can't, what? You just lift me up, put me down, Jubilee!
Oh, you called me Juby
No,
again.
shut up!
Yes. You keep doing it, Leo. Oh, is that going to be my big brother nickname?
No, God,
No.
shut up!
Yeah, it is.
And Leo, like, brings his hands up to, like, one hand covered his face, the other, like, trying to shove at Jubilee's.
He's getting shoved, but he's not letting go. It's like, no, I think, no. You gotta admit it. I'll put you down if you admit it.
Oh, you're awful!
Yes, I am.
Ah!
I'm not letting go, Leo.
No!
Yeah, it keeps going. He is bullying. It is. I feel like this continues for a bit.
Until Leo, like, resigns himself and it's like, yeah, okay, fine, my big brother Juby, put me down!
And there is a pause where it seems like he's not gonna, because he could almost because he's an asshole. But no, it's because there's those little happy flowers that Ghibli tunes get around him. And he's just grinning.
Leo's so fucking embarrassed.
And Leo does get put down, finally.
God, this kid, huffy, pouty, his face bright red, his glasses askew.
Jubilee is just beaming. He is so happy. He is. He really is. He looks smug, but not as smug as he could be. He is genuinely just delighted.
God, Leo is dying. He's 16. He's a teenager. You think he's gonna acknowledge his emotions? No. He starts shoving Juby out of the kitchen like, oh, God, awful. Stop. Go pick a room to sleep in, you jerk.
Nah. He starts leaning back.
No!
Leo starts to motion like, oh, I think gravity's increasing,
no,
actually.
No, it's not! You liar!
No, wow, it's really heavy, Leo. Wow, your house is so weird.
No!
What's going on? Juby! I don't know.
And just end up on the ground again with Juby like lying on top of him.
I can't simply move. You have to agree to go to sleep as well. It's late.
Fuck!
No, I mean, really, it's so heavy, Leo. I couldn't possibly move. Nope, not at all.
Get off!
No.
Haven't you bullied me enough? Haven't I suffered enough?
Just a little more.
No!
No, you agree to go to bed. It's late.
Cayman Bear, as if agreeing with Juby, like, trots over and starts licking Leo's face.
Oh, I like this dog. This is a good dog. This is a very good dog.
Leo's just sputtering and, like, trying not to laugh, but, like, he can't help it. This whole situation is very, very ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very gently shoving both Juby and Cayman Bear off, like, okay, God, fine, fuck! I'll go to bed!
Ugh. Such terrible language. I can't believe it.
I'll say it again, jerk!
One more time?
No, I won't.
I'll bully you later. Got it. But he does get back up and he helps Leo back to his feet. He'll go around. Go on.
Leo, like, bumps him, and he's, like, trying not to, like, he's trying to stop smiling, but he's just, like, grinning. It's like, God, you're such a jerk.
I take that as a compliment.
Whatever, go pick a room.
Fine. Any of them? Roll insight. Roll some insight real quick. Roll some insight because the bullying is not over. Yeah. No, that grin That grin says you need to be careful with your words, Leo.
Leo's just loudly sweating. God, he is not. He has never had, like, he kind of had an older brother, but they were twins, so it didn't really count. Leo has never felt like the younger brother like this before.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very obviously loudly sweating as he's doing that mental math.
He just grins. Like you said, any room, right? Any of them.
Wait, no.
Okay.
No, wait.
Off he goes.
Leo just chases him like, no, wait. Does he just open every door until he finds Leo's room?
Yes, he does. And as soon as he does, he immediately flops on Leo's bed.
No! Like, this room at least has, like, actual decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like a little record player and like vinyls. There's like a poster on the wall for Princess Eurobeats. Shout out to Jade. And like a couple like dinky little action figures, like keychains push pinned to the wall because my boy likes playing tourist. Yeah, this is the one decorated room in this house.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a relief to Jubilee to see it. And it's definitely, he's glad to see that this room is decorated and looks, at the very least, lived in, and like there's personality here. Like it's, he knows what barren rooms mean in his case, at the very least, and this is a bit of a comfort.
Leo, meanwhile,
of course, he's too busy being a prick and, flopped on Leo's bed and pointedly not moving.
Leo's like red-faced and is like, no, go, there are 3 other rooms, get out!
You said any room.
No, it didn't mean like this!
Do you want to try and pick him up and move him?
I think instead, Leo is gonna huff and like stalk over and just like arms out and then flop front first on top of Juby.
There is a noticeable oof as he is flopped on.
Yeah, not nice, is it?
You weigh like a bag of grapes.
That's not true. I'm half real kind.
No, grapes. Definitely grapes.
You're awful. You're the worst. Get out of my room.
I think as that argument continues, we could start to leave off on that note.
We can say that they end up arguing long enough that Leo does. It's like it like flopped on top of Juby. Cause God, this kid has had a rough couple of weeks. And he was already dead on his feet during his shift at work, which was hours ago, because it is now late into the night. Yeah. He does eventually just, like, fall asleep.
And there is, just before Leo totally falls asleep, there's a feeling of a comforting hand kind of parting their fingers through his hair. In a very soft, affectionate but exasperated from the constant argument and laughing. Just, good night, kid. See you in the morning.
And it is probably the best sleep Leo has had in literal years.
Yeah. And with that, we wrap things up.
Yeah. Oh, that was really fucking cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these two.
Disaster brothers, the both of them. I adore them so much.
God, Leo is not used to being the younger, like actual younger sibling.
Well, he's stuck having to get used to it now.
He's gonna have to. Man. Oh,
his house has now been opened to having a disaster come crash.
Leo will complain, but he did offer, and it is very lonely living in a 4-room house by yourself with just your dog.
Well, he's stuck with him now.
Yep. There's no turn back. He's been found family. Confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between or otherwise.
It has been confirmed.
Leo has a big brother now.
And he will regret it.
God. Not only does he have a big brother, apparently my boy has adopt me vibes.
Yeah.
Not as strong as a certain someone that we all know on this server, but damn, they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Soon.
Alright. Thank you for listening in, dear listeners.
Yeah.
Present and future.
Thank you, my beautiful listeners. Thank you, my beautiful Noodle, for playing this with me.
Thank you, Marzi.
Hell yeah. Alright, and I believe it's time to say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye!